This is the percent yield practice problem from the worksheet that we did last week. This was example number 1. So it's asking us for the percent yield of boron from the reaction shown there. So it gives us this clue word here that 67.5 grams of boron is obtained. So that's going to tell us that 67.5 is our actual yield. So what we have to do is solve for our theoretical yield using stoichiometry and then plug both of those numbers into this formula up here at the top. So I set up the stoichiometry problem to solve for grams of boron for my theoretical yield if I'm given 235 grams of boric oxide, or B2O3. So my first step in the stoichiometry problem is to get from grams to moles. So I'm going to divide by molar mass of B2O3, so that's 69.6 grams. And now those gram units cancel out. So now that I'm in moles of B2O3, I can go ahead and move from B2O3, what I'm given, to boron, what I have. So I'm looking at the mole ratio between B2O3 and boron. So there's nothing there. We assume that's a 1. So I go ahead and plug in that conversion factor. So for every mole of B2O3 that reacts, 2 moles of boron are produced. So now that my moles of B2O3 cancel out, I'm left with units of moles of boron. So I can go ahead and convert from moles back to grams. So to do that, I'm going to have to multiply by the molar mass of boron. That's 10.1 grams of boron for every 1 mole of boron. So now my mole units cancel out, and I'm left with grams of boron. That's what I was solving for in the beginning, so now we're ready to do our multiplication and division. I get 73.0 grams of boron, and this is going to be my theoretical yield. If I can fit that word in. Now I'm ready to go ahead and plug my numbers into this formula from the top. So my actual yield was given to me in the problem, and that is 67.5%. Oh, sorry. It's supposed to be 60. Okay, that's supposed to be 67.5 grams of boron. And we're going to put that over 73.0 grams of boron, which is our theoretical yield, times 100, giving us a final answer or final yield of 92.5%, which is pretty good.